The Pro Bowl. Since 1951, the Pro Bowl has been an all-star type of event for the NFL, where the best out of each conference square off and compete. In the 74-year history of the Pro Bowl, we've seen some absolutely great moments. Like Sean Taylor's hit on that poor punter, Adrian Peterson absolutely dominating as a rookie, and of course, Mac Jones hitting the gritty. But even with these great moments, NFL fans can admit the Pro Bowl has definitely fallen off. In this video, we'll be going into what happened and why the Pro Bowl just isn't the same anymore. Since the 2011 NFL Pro Bowl, the viewership of the event has been on a clear downward trend. In 2011, the NFL broke 13 million viewers for the Pro Bowl, but this past year, it was down to 5.87 million viewers. As I said before, the NFL Pro Bowl has been losing popularity. But why? Well, the first reason is the most obvious: the game is now flag. In 2023, the game officially moved from tackle football like it's been for the past 70 years to flag football. The reason they did this was because of player safety and the fact that it had been shifting that way for a while now. A lot of players prior to this change either just didn't want to play or didn't want to because they didn't want to get hurt. While player safety is very important, the product being put out there by the NFL just isn't the same anymore. Like we've seen from the NBA and their All-Star Weekend, people just don't want to watch pro athletes not trying. When the average fan thinks of the Pro Bowl, they think of the best going against each other. However, especially in recent years, it seems like more of a vacation rather than an actual game. Even when it was still tackle, it seems like nobody wanted to play defense, and there was absolutely no will or attitude needed to actually want to try and win the game. This is obviously a far cry from what we've seen in the 2000s, and this is just one of the reasons why people don't want to watch the Pro Bowl anymore. Now that we have that out of the way, let's look at why the players just don't try anymore. The main reason I could find about this was that the media and the players' agents just overall pushing them and telling them how unimportant of a game it is, and it's not worth risking their health over. What I mean by this is that the people in the media just don't cover the Pro Bowl, and when they do, they don't deem the Pro Bowl as anything important. The Pro Bowl really used to mean something. Competing with the other conference, players truly gave it their all. Part of the reason we've seen a decline over the years in players actually competing and trying is that the media is pushing that it's a health risk and it's just not important. And like we've seen in college football, when this thinking spreads, it just leads to players not competing. There was a point in time where the players actually did try and they actually did want to compete, but the media and the players' agents were the ones pushing for them just not to try or not to compete in general. And while all of that was bad, the absolute worst thing the NFL added was the skill competitions. Overall, it seems like they're just trying to compensate for the lack of football, and they're trying to add too much to this historic event. Like for instance, the dodgeball event. Although it is a really cool idea, if I wanted to watch people play dodgeball, I'd just watch the movie Dodgeball. Shout out to that movie, by the way, it is very good. But it seems like the NFL is just trying to copy the NBA and use that to bring attention to the game. However, unlike the NBA, the NFL just doesn't have the historic events that are needed in order to actually bring attention to the game, like the three-point contest or the dunk contest. As awesome as the dunk contest and the accuracy competition are for the NFL, nothing will ever trump the historic events of the dunk and the three-point contest. Generally, random fans do not care if the NFL players are doing random mini games. As much as the NFL is trying to push it, the NFL fans just aren't latching on to all these random skill competitions. As for how to fix the Pro Bowl, I have a simple solution. Switch it back to the 2010s format and actually compensate the players for playing. Compensate both teams for playing, but give the winner even more money. Make playing this historic event worth the players' while. After all, it is about them, not about anyone else. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, please hit the like button, subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, and if you want more videos, I should have them out next week. Have a great rest of your day.